As we enter the climax for Master Detective Archives RainCode, I'd like to remind viewers that there are major spoilers ahead. Viewer discretion is advised.
Why did you let go halfway through?
It's for good luck. We can't just start breaking tradition, you know.
I've gotten used to this view.
In the beginning, you were so terrified of the mystery labyrinth.
Welcome back, Yuki.
Maybe that means I've grown as a detective.
It means I've been a phenomenal mentor. But this mystery labyrinth seems different from the previous ones.
I figured. We'll finally uncover Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. Just up ahead. No matter what the truth may be, I will expose it. Whatever the mystery may be, I'll never turn my eyes away. That's my mission as a detective. Can I count on your support again, Shinigami?
Still relying on others after all this time. Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Are we gonna get the sword normally?
Yes, I am.
Gotta do the dance. Can't give it to us normally.
Here's the solution key we'll need.
You drop her every single time.
Thanks.
Sorry, Sunny's just chirping away and I'm like, what are you doing? Why do we pull it out of her mouth? I don't know. Why does she pull it out of her chest?
Oh, you've never thanked me for this before. I considered just handing it over normally, and I'm glad I kept it this way instead.
You can do it normally.
You can do it normally!
Anyway, let's go. Let's unriddle this mystery labyrinth.
Forget the Kanai Ward secret. What about Shinigami's magic? Oh, okay. Disclaimer, I'm giving myself until 3 o'clock. I'm giving myself another hour and a half before I call it a night.
This is Kanai Ward.
The mystery this time seems to be deeply related to Kanai Ward itself. Just like you said, Master, if we keep going, we should be able to expose Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
This place seems fit for the final mystery.
Speaking of, why do you think this is the last mystery labyrinth?
No reason. It just feels like that. I think I needed your powers in order to expose Kanai Ward's ultimate secret in the first place. I've got a feeling that when we solve this mystery, our pact will come to an end.
Does that mean I'll die?
Am I wrong?
You know I can't reveal anything about our pact. Regardless, if I train you to be a great detective, there'll come a day you won't need me anymore.
But there's still a ways to go before I can call myself a true detective. At the very least, I have to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone.
I think I've heard that before somewhere.
Don't you remember? You heard that from the person who left the strongest impression on you.
Oh, right! You're just a copycat!
I'm copying nobody. I'm just echoing what they said. I guess you could say they influenced me. If that was said by a detective you admire, it seems like a good idea to aim for the same goal.
Anyway, here it comes! It's the mystery protecting Kanai Ward's ultimate secret!
What part is ambitious?
Then we just need to solve it. Let's go, Shinigami!
What was the cause of Amaterasu and Kanai Ward's development? The cause? They wanted to make homunculi research.
The mystery of Kanai Ward began with the homunculus research.
Yeah, there's no mistake that's the root cause of what's going on in this city.
Wanting to rid the world of all unsolved mysteries and make everyone happy? Yeah.
So it involves the mystery of the homunculus research?
So colorful.
Let's clear it up all at once, Master!
Huh?
Why did the unified government request the homunculus research? For medical technology, for academic research, for military purposes. But the unified government?
Right here!
Like, I chose that because that's what I keep hearing, but the unified government, it just seems counterintuitive.
The UG wanted to create an immortal army, and requested that Amaterasu conduct homunculus research.
Basically, it was for military purposes. So what exactly are homunculi?
They're artificially made human beings. Human DNA is extracted to use as a base to grow human cells. The age, gender, and looks are synthetically copied onto an artificial human.
What's the fun in copying people to begin with? That's something I'll never understand. Humans are such weird creatures.
Right? Like, if our UN is comparative to their UG, something's wrong.
Is that a mystery phantom?
But whose phantom is it?
It's so little.
Huh? It's me?
Me?
Why?
The mystery phantom is the materialization of someone who wants to conceal the truth.
Why would I want to conceal the truth? I'm trying to find the truth.
Master, you want to hide the truth?
Me? That's impossible!
Master, quick! Defeat Master right away!
Yeah.
Okay, this is feeding the whole Makoto is me thing.
Don't go any further! There's nothing up ahead! Let's give up and go home. I'm looking for doesn't exist.
Whoops. I should have kept going.
Damn.
Damn it, that wasn't it.
Good luck!
Were there any statements that bothered you? Think carefully and look for any contradictions.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Don't go any further. There's nothing up ahead. Let's give up and go home. What I'm looking for doesn't exist. Homunculi are just a fantasy. I was completely wrong.
Homunculi are just a fantasy.
Damn.
Get him!
Don't go any further. There's nothing up ahead. Let's give up and go home. What I'm looking for doesn't exist. Homunculi are just a fantasy. That claim doesn't hold up. It's not a fantasy. Homunculi do exist. No, homunculi don't exist. I was wrong. Completely wrong.
Nutrition source.
Homunculi.
Hang on. Experiment report. Which one is this? Describes how a UG research organization was successfully created 3 years ago. Okay, what statements do you have?
Don't exist. Have you even seen a homunculus? Do you have any proof they exist? It's true it was being researched. That research was cancelled. That research was a complete failure. This is the truth. No, 3 years ago, the UG successfully manufactured a homunculus. The report Fubuki left me clearly said so. So, that really was me. Why would I be a mystery phantom?
There's no point thinking about these things if you have no clues. Let's keep going. Anyway, the unified government must have really wanted to make that homunculus. They tasked Amaterasu to make it, but set up their own research facilities as well.
They tried to accelerate the research by having these two facilities compete with each other. The unified government was first to have their experiments succeed. But apparently, that was the only successful experiment.
Those are some terrible odds.
What I want to know is the identity of that homunculus they were able to create. According to the report Fubuki left behind,
They found success in one person's DNA. Someone believed to have the world's greatest mind.
the only successful specimen was from the world's greatest mind.
He's back! The world's dumbest looking mystery phantom!
He looks dumb?
I resemble that remark.
Hey! Run away! After him! Chase that clone with Master's dumb face!
This time you directly said I was dumb.
Uh-oh. I mean, he just made it easier for me to
Clock
chase
tower.
him.
It's blocking the path.
Go through it.
Just solve the mystery like you always do! You got this!
Who is the person with the world's greatest mind? Number 1. Or Makoto, I guess. What? Okay, let me read my keys.
Stay calm, Master. There should be...
That phrase, I think I've seen it somewhere else. I have to try and remember where it was written.
Was it in the video? It was in the video. 14 hours, da, 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 something unexpected. The end of the recording, defective, defective. Okay, maybe not that one. Dangerous. Sentence. Da, 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 da. Brought by WDO. Called the world's greatest. Okay. Silly me went for the key that had a proper name on it.
The true identity of the world's greatest mind was written on a memo left by the dead criminal in the refrigerator. It's the person known as number 1 of the World Detective Organization. He ran off again. What's going on? It's like he's trying to lead me somewhere. Shinigami?
Huh? It's nothing. Anyway, let's go after him.
Why'd you go quiet? You're freaking me out.
To think, the only successful
dolls.
homunculus was based on the world's greatest
Twitchy
mind.
dolls.
Number 1 of the WDO. But if that's true, then there's something else bothering me about it.
Hey, Master!
What's up?
Nothing. I was just thinking about how we should keep our focus on Kanai Ward's mysteries. I mean, the completed homunculus disappeared, right? So that doesn't have anything to do with what's going on here.
You can't say for certain it's unrelated.
Well, number 1 was that old man, right? You never saw him anywhere in Kanai Ward.
That's true. I didn't see him in the city.
See? I told you that homunculus has nothing to do with this stuff. Besides, world's greatest mind. He got blown up with that building, right?
That's true, though I feel like he went down too easily.
Yeah.
Who cares about that old geezer? Let's talk about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Sure.
Okay, I don't know if I'm hearing things. Okay, first thing. I love that this loading hallway is depicting all the events from the Nailman case. Love that touch. I keep hearing like a hi, like the creepy doll from Five Nights at Freddy's. Freaking me out. The freaky doll from... Oh no.
Setting aside how the UG's research facility succeeded in their homunculus experiment, the problem is Kanai Ward. What happened to the research being done here?
Seems like that's the mystery we face.
What occurred at Kanai Ward in the name of scientific research? What happened? What occurred in the name of scientific research? The homunculus research?
Under the UG's jurisdiction, Amaterasu Corp grew impatient and conducted an experiment 3 years ago. That was known as Project Homunculus.
Wasn't Dr. Weska in charge of that? What was it all about anyway?
I don't know the exact details.
Well, you need to know the exact details to move on.
That's what we have to figure out next.
What was done in Kanai Ward for the sake of research?
I wonder what was done to prepare for Project Homunculus.
Unethical things? What a waste of furniture. It's okay, we're in a mindscape.
Looks like that's where we're starting. Good luck, Master.
What was done in Kanai Ward for the sake of research? Homunculus research? Are we gonna keep doing the same thing? Oh, what was done for the sake? No, for the sake of the research. What was done in Kanai Ward for the sake of research? That was the easy answer. Never mind.
Which solution key is the right one?
Try looking through the solution keys. I know you can do this, Master.
It happened 3 years ago. I think Kurumi told me about it.
The blood tests. The blood tests? Yeah. It's okay, the furniture isn't real, it can't hurt you. Meanwhile, the furniture fights back.
Something else also happened in Kanai Ward 3 years ago, at the same time as Project Homunculus. All the residents were forced to take a blood test.
14 hours after the research was done, though?
Maybe those mandatory blood tests had something to do with Project Homunculus?
It's true both took place 3 years ago, so I doubt they're unrelated.
Were they blood sampling, or were they injecting?
Which means the blood test wasn't checking for some contagious disease among the residents. They were extracting DNA from everyone to see who was suitable for homunculus research.
Oh, yeah!
Wait, if that's the case, then Project Homunculus is... Ah!
Now there's some blood? There are some stairs over there! Master, run!
Right!
We're running through every chapter.
This place seems familiar.
Yeah, it looks like Doya District. I wonder if we have to go through here.
Seems that way. Okay then, let's go!
No going back now.
Looks like you discovered something about Project Homunculus.
Yeah, but...
What's wrong?
Well, if it's what I think it is, then horrible things were done for this research.
Uh-oh. What was created from Project Homunculus? Kanai Ward's residents.
This must be it! I knew it. It's hard to believe, but it's the truth. Project Homunculus was an effort to create homunculi out of all the residents in Kanai Ward.
All of them?
After Amaterasu was outdone by their rival, they started searching for suitable DNA in every possible way. And that's what the blood tests were for. They created homunculi out of every citizen in town. Even if a few failed, all they needed was one successful specimen. That was the purpose behind Project Homunculus.
So, what happened after that?
Well...
Master, you better concentrate!
Blank Week mystery.
This must be it! In the end, Project Homunculus was a failure. And as a result...
So, everyone in the city... So they didn't get anything injected. They got samples done. I just can't wrap my head around what happened to the original citizens. I guess we're leading up to that.
The Blank Week mystery occurred. The defective homunculi from the experiment were responsible for that event.
I'll get straight to the point. Project Homunculus is a failure. Something unexpected occurred in our efforts to find suitable DNA. Although we successfully created homunculi, the results have been dubbed defective.
It would explain why we saw a Dr. Wesker.
The event Kurumi mentioned, where the city was ruined while everyone slept. The destruction of the giant shutters of the lab where the experiment took place. All of that was caused when the defective homunculi attacked Kanai Ward.
An entire city was destroyed by defective homunculi, and no one's ever said a thing about it? And what is the Blank Week mystery anyway? How can a whole week pass in a single night?
Might as well be Wesker with -7 IQ.
Right. Those are the mysteries we need to unravel to get to the heart of the Blank Week. But I still haven't gathered my thoughts about it.
Master, the mystery labyrinth is getting testy! You have to give an answer now!
I know, but...
Then I'll help you. Let's lay it all out together!
Now's not the time for a beach episode. Oh, so serious, no wink. All of Kanai Ward's residents were during the Blank Week. Oh my gosh, why is it so fast? Asleep? Asleep? I forgot how to... Not asleep, okay. 7-letter word. Hang on. Kanai Ward's defective homunculi were a result of an experiment, right? Well, yes, thank you. That doesn't help. Like, they were passed out, they were tested on, they were unconscious. Process of elimination.
That's not it!
Researched. Starts with an R. Just trying to figure out what word she's looking for. They were cloned. And it starts with the letter R. Recreated? Oh no, the E, the E, the E.
That's not it! Great!
Researched? Researched? There's no S. Okay, back to recreated. No, the C, the C! Not recreated. That's not a word. The barrel sequence is the most frustrating to me. Why? None of it makes sense. How did we end up on a beach in a mystery labyrinth? I don't know. It was a reason to put her in a cute bathing suit. Re-something. The citizens have been something. What letter have I not tried? Whoops. Rep. Rep. Literally brute forcing my way through this. Repurposed? Replaced? What synonym was I using? I don't understand the eye lasers. It's just a flashy way to get rid of the obstacle, I guess. Don't we all, Leviathan?
Great job, Master! Awesome teamwork! Master?
They were all swapped during the blank week mystery.
But what happened to the actual bodies?
Right, but who or what was swapped?
Everyone in Kanai Ward. Each resident was replaced by their homunculus. It happened during the blank week mystery.
Huh? Everyone? Come on, that couldn't have happened.
Yes, it's impossible. It's too ridiculous to think they all could be swapped with homunculi. That's nothing but a fantasy!
Huh? Which is the real master?
Obviously it's me! The blank week mystery has nothing to do with homunculi. Your deduction is wrong. Everything you say is wrong.
Master! Master's getting closer!
I just said I'm the real one.
A weird coincidence. Where did the real people go? I don't want to think that they were fed to their clones.
You're wrong. They couldn't have been swapped. Impossible! It's a fantasy you made up! All of it. It's all of it, all of it, all of it!
Ow. Ow.
Everything you say is wrong!
The red words hurt too.
Master!
There should be a contradiction. I thought the red ones were just noise.
You're wrong!
That is a lot of ouchies.
They couldn't have been swapped! My claim doesn't hold up! No! There's proof they switched! No, that's a lie! It's all made up!
Blank week, restricted area, defective homunculi.
Residents-
Whoa, whoa. Defective homunculi video. I'm gonna go with that because why are there two doctors?
Or swapped with homunculi? That's
Oh,
impossible!
nice dodge.
Something else caused the blank week.
Shoot, no!
Everyone was drugged and knocked out!
For a week?
Every resident fell asleep.
Ow.
So, there's a gap in their memories.
Ow.
That's why the memories connect across that week. That's impossible if they were swapped. If they were swapped, they'd be different beings. Their memories would be totally different too.
No, 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 that's not true, that's not true. I should probably read the description. This is about sunlight. Physical peculiarities and details concerning memory.
Their memories shouldn't be linked. Residents were swapped with homunculi? That's impossible! Something else caused the blank week. Everyone was drugged and knocked out! Every resident fell asleep. So, there's a gap in their memories. That's why the memories connect across that week. That's impossible if they were swapped. If they were swapped, they'd be different beings. Their memories would be totally different too.
That was close.
Through this mystery.
I almost missed it again.
homunculus retains all the memories their original had when their DNA was first extracted. That's why the specimens created by the experiment also have memories from before the blood test. It explains how their memories are linked. No, your reasoning is obviously wrong. They can inherit memories?
Yes.
What about the week no one remembers? If memories are kept after swapping, there wouldn't be a gap in their memories.
Oh, hold up. Extremely stressed and lose control? No.
Is part of every resident's memory. This fact proves it. Nothing swapped places with the residents.
How? If their memories were inherited, then there shouldn't be a gap in them. And I doubt all the residents had amnesia for a week. The amnesia took place after the blood test, so the memories would take place before the blood test.
No.
No, maybe it is possible everyone lost their memories.
Then...
Really? And do you have evidence to prove it? Take another look at the solution keys, Master.
They can inherit.
A few years ago, a blood test was conducted on all Kanai Ward residents. The peacekeepers claimed it was a test for a contagious disease. Harumi's grandfather did not take the blood test, and in the midst of the blank week mystery that occurred soon after, he and all others who did not take the test went missing.
Inherit memories? What about the week no one remembers? If memories are kept after swapping, there wouldn't be a gap in their memories. The blank week is part of every resident's memory.
Shoot!
They can inherit memories? What about the week no one remembers? If memories are kept after swapping, there wouldn't be a gap in their memories. The blank week is part of every resident's memory. This fact proves it. Nothing swapped places with the residents.
Hey!
They can inherit memories? What about the week no one remembers? If memories are kept after swapping, there wouldn't be a gap in their memories. The blank week is part of every resident's memory. This fact proves it. Nothing swapped places with the residents.
So there wouldn't be a gap. I don't think I slashed that one.
They can inherit memories? What about the week no one remembers? If memories are kept after swapping, there wouldn't be a gap in their memories.
Homunculi get the memories at the time the DNA was extracted. Why would there be a gap in them? What happened soon after? Would they all have amnesia like you, Master?
Speaking of which,
Amnesia, come to think of it, Dr. Huesca talked about Conai Ward's homunculi in that video. Let's look at the solution keys then. There might be something about the cause of the lost memories.
They can inhale.
Hold up. One is an extreme decrease in intelligence. They may be immortal, but returning from death transforms into monsters. Sunlight. Allergic reaction. Cause them to become extremely stressed and lose control. They eventually die and return as zombies. They lose all reason and memories.
Inherit memories? What about the week no one remembers? If memories are kept after swapping, there wouldn't be a gap in their memories.
Bounce. I just had the wrong key.
Defective homunculi go berserk in sunlight. They lose all sense of reason as well as their memories. The sunlight made them go wild as soon as they were born, wiping their memories during that time. There was sunlight shining through the lab. Maybe it was to test if the creatures had overcome that weakness. But the experiment failed.
In a previous experiment, a defective homunculus was exposed.
Sunlight died.
Trying to adjust for it worked against us.
Sunlight made them even more
Made them
violent.
even more violent. And
They went berserk and attacked Conai Ward. When they eventually returned to their senses, their memories were reset to before the blood test. An entire week had passed by then. But since none of them remembered what happened, the week felt like a single day to them.
That's what caused the blank week mystery? What's with him? Why is he laughing?
The laughing is a little unsettling. Oh, we're flying. Oh, we're falling.
I don't believe it. Everyone in Conai Ward is a homunculus?
Yeah, there's no mistake. This city is a city of homunculi.
Even the Flatty? And Fuzzhead too? Everybody? But no one mentioned anything like that! How'd they manage to hide it?
They didn't know.
I don't think any of them knew they'd been replaced by homunculi either. That's because they lost those memories when they emerged as homunculi and went wild.
And what happened to the original residents? The ones who first lived in Conai Ward?
I think they're gone.
What do you mean, gone?
When the defective homunculi went berserk and attacked Conai Ward, the original residents died. All of them.
They're all dead?
That explains how the homunculi replaced their originals after they returned to their senses. By the time the homunculi regained consciousness, the originals were gone. With the exception of those like Kurumi's grandfather, who refused the blood test and vanished completely. That's because those who didn't have their DNA extracted had no homunculus to replace them.
So if they were killed without a substitute in place, they were considered missing.
This is the tragedy that befell Conai Ward 3 years ago. That's the truth behind the blank week mystery.
The city is falling apart!
destroyed it. You exposed the mystery behind the city. You're an uninvited guest here. You're the enemy. But it's not over yet. You still haven't reached the truth behind this city. I won't let it happen. I will shelter the mystery of Kanai Ward.
Yeah, he's still got fight left in him.
Look, I keep telling you. Swapping places is just in your head. You have no proof a switch even took place. There's zero evidence for that. The homunculi were destroyed after the experiment. At the hands of the researchers who saw failures. That's why it's impossible! Homunculi would have attacked the city! No one was killed by the homunculi!
No one was killed? That's a lie. That's a lie.
Like I keep telling you. Swapping places is just in your head.
Oh, almost got me again.
You have no proof a switch even took place! There's zero evidence for that! The homunculi were destroyed after the experiment. At the hands of the researchers who saw failures. That's why it's impossible! Homunculi would have attacked the city! No one was killed by the homunculi! This is the truth!
There's so many keys I haven't used yet.
Dr. Wesker left a video journal discussing the conclusions of Project Homunculus. It clearly shows the doctor dying at the hands of a defective homunculus who went out of control. But we met the doctor at Amaterasu's lab, even though he should have been dead already. The fact that we met him after he died proves he and the other citizens were all replaced by homunculi.
I see. So the doctor at the lab was also swapped out homunculus.
That's why he didn't know about the results of the experiment. And also why he knew nothing about the blank week mystery.
He didn't even remember the terrible things he did.
He caused this city's greatest tragedy. But maybe what little conscience he had left urged him to leave evidence. No, not yet. I refuse to give up.
Persistent, aren't we?
I have to protect Kanai Ward!
Why does the other master want to protect Kanai Ward so badly?
You don't fully understand it yet. You know nothing about Kanai Ward. What do you know about its darkness?
What is the reason for the unending rain? So they don't go crazy.
Master, cut it to pieces!
I mean that too. Oh, why? I pressed X. I pressed the wrong button.
You don't fully understand it yet. You know nothing about Kanai Ward. What do you know about its darkness?
Master, watch out!
Rainy season? Mm-mm. Power the power plant? I mean, sure, yes. Look at me deflecting bullets. Dang.
The rain clouds covered Kanai Ward to block out sunlight, which homunculi are vulnerable to. The homunculi stopped their attack, thanks to the clouds covering the city.
Master, don't let him get away! You gotta finish this!
That hypocrite. I'll expose him for who he is. We're not done yet. The city's darkness goes even deeper.
Rural village.
This is the answer! The dead in Kanai Ward are transported to the abandoned village, a restricted area. Whenever a defective homunculus revives, its intelligence decreases, turning it into a zombie.
I wonder how they figured out the rain thing. Well, I mean, it kind of made sense after I turned off the machine.
The city would have been overrun with zombified homunculi if the bodies were left alone.
I happened to find the machine that turned off the rain.
That's why the bodies have been getting sent to the abandoned village.
And the unending
These
rain
keepers always tried to
happened
get rid of the
3 years
bodies
ago.
As fast as possible. Did they know they'd turn into zombies?
No, they were probably just following orders. They were told that bodies in this city rot quickly. The people of Kanai Ward, including the peacekeepers, didn't know that they're all homunculi.
What was the turnaround period for when they revive? Was it like within the hour? It was something really quick. The day,
It must
within the
also
day.
be the reason why they were so strict about keeping this place isolated from the outside world.
We've got you now! There's nowhere to run, Master!
I told you, that's not me! You think that's enough to defeat me? You think that's enough to expose Kanai Ward's darkness? More! Kanai Ward's darkness goes far, far deeper than that!
What is the source of nutrition? The meat buns!
This is the answer! That's right. The people in Kanai Ward love their meat buns. You know what they're made of, don't you?
Uh-huh.
The main source of nutrients for homunculi is human flesh. That's why everyone craved those meat buns so much. Warning. Homunculi are predisposed to eating human flesh in order to maintain the artificial organic synthesis in their cells. Currently, there are no alternate sources of nutrition, and they grow sick if they do not consume human flesh. That's a primal instinct homunculi can never defy. What are you? Mystery phantoms are supposed to prevent mysteries from being exposed. And yet, it's like you're guiding me to the truth.
It's because he wants you to find the mystery.
It's not just the meat buns. Residents of Kanai Ward also have other characteristics. Of course, I'm sure you've already noticed them.
That's a big bomb.
He's trying to boom kill you, but you can defuse it by solving the mystery.
You've seen it time and time again. You should already know this. They're physical abnormalities. It's another part of Kanai Ward's darkness. Physical abnormalities?
Let's go, Master! We gotta join hands and defeat my other Master!
Beach episode. Chemistry should be able to fix that flaw, right? Not again. Oh, it's nighttime. Kanai Ward's residents' blood is evidence of their physical abnormalities. pink. They're pink blood. It's 4 letters. No! I was kidding. I was kidding. The game wasn't. All the characters in Danganronpa are homunculi confirmed.
Huh? Pink blood?
Come to think of it, all the detectives that were going into Kanai Ward that got burnt up, we didn't find any blood.
Hey! Everyone did have pink blood! I think I got too used to it.
Now that I think about it, it's really abnormal. Blood being pink instead of red is obviously strange. That's right. From the very beginning, I thought something was off. Since I first saw a corpse in the city.
Meanwhile, the entire fan base thinks it was normal because people's blood was pink in Danganronpa.
I had my suspicions about the color of the blood here.
And you said nothing?
Is that a real corpse? It's not some mannequin, is it? This blood is real? How? Why? I figured it was due to Shinigami haunting me. Like it was somehow changing the way I see things.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Shinigami, you don't feel anything after seeing this body?
Major revelation! That means all of the detectives that we found eaten alive, those were fake. They were fake! Does that mean this game is directly linked to Danganronpa? Maybe!
You're asking me how I feel about death? Well, let me tell ya, this is totally ordinary. I was just saying there was nothing odd about there being a corpse. The color of human blood doesn't matter to me.
But why didn't the other master detectives mention anything about the color? It wasn't mentioned at all while I was investigating crime scenes with Alara. Oh, right! Maybe...
The rain sure has changed things around here. Both the city and the people, too. Supposedly, there's something in the rain that messes with our bodies and the environment. But it's all hearsay.
It could be because Chief Yako said the rain affects things. In fact, maybe it wasn't just the master detectives. Chief Yako and the other people in town. Maybe they all believed it too. For example, they could have said there were some chemical properties in the rain that causes blood to change color. In that case, people wouldn't find it strange that their blood was pink.
Yes, homunculi have pink blood. Maybe they were made that way to differentiate them from their originals. Now, you're finally seeing the big picture. I've been waiting for this!
Master's Mystery Phantom sure doesn't seem scared of these mysteries being solved. Anyway, we gotta beat him! Otherwise, you'll get caught in its destruction!
Fine. Let's end this. It's time to expose the truth of Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. It's over!
You? You think you can do it?
It's too soon. It's too soon. I still have so many keys. What key do I have? Rain cloud generator. What causes defective? What did Makoto create? Dr. Weska, homunculi. What was being researched? There's indeed a large number of keys, right? They can't all be useless. What was used as an excuse to collect DNA? Who directed Project Homunculi? This is hardly enough to condemn Makoto.
That's a wrap, folks! I do these recaps out of kindness, you know. I'm just saying, it'd be nice to get a little appreciation.
Thank you, Shinigami.
Oh, sorry. I thought this was all a part of your process or something.
Anyway, time to boom kill this mystery phantom.
Let's expose all the facts and finish this once and for all. It's time for the very last deduction denouement.
You say that.
It all started 10 years ago. The UG tasked both its own research facility and Amaterasu Corp to conduct homunculus research.
They were trying to create an immortal army of homunculi that could just come back to life, right? If that happened, the Death Gods would be out of a job!
By
Just got a
having
point.
the two organizations compete with each other, they hoped to rush development along. And it was the UG's research facility that managed to create a homunculus first. That drove Amaterasu into a panic. So, 3 years ago, Project Homunculus was conducted under Dr. Weska's direction.
Acting like they were just testing for a contagious disease, they took blood from all the people in Kanai Ward. They were turning the town upside down, trying to find DNA that would help them make homunculi. They got beat to the punch and were rushing for results. Huge death flag if you ask me.
Ultimately, the experiment was a failure. And their efforts resulted in nothing more than a massive defective homunculi.
Should have probably done it one at a
Defective
time, just
homunculi have
saying.
two fatal flaws.
Just saying.
One, they revive after death with fully repaired bodies, but their minds deteriorate and they become zombies.
2, sunlight whips them into a bloody frenzy, but they won't remember what they did afterwards.
We're going to be doing this human experimentation to try and develop immortal humans. And, you know, instead of working, like, with one human at a time, because, you know, what's the worst that could happen? Let's clone the entire town and deal with the repercussions afterwards.
It's kinda like when an alcoholic corporate drone with a lot of pent-up stress gets a picture at the company party.
I'm not sure that's really the same. Anyway, the newly created defective homunculi were exposed to sunlight and immediately went on a rampage. They attacked Kanai Ward and murdered all of the residents.
A certain masked man then created a rain cloud generator by making some extreme modifications to a public bathhouse. He covered the whole city with those clouds.
The rain clouds blocked out the sun and brought the defective homunculi out of their berserk state. Their memories reverted back to when their blood had been drawn 1 week before.
The blank week mystery refers to the period where they went out of control and lost their memories. So basically, Kanai Ward's ultimate secret is...
3 years ago, the defective homunculi of all Kanai Ward residents murdered their human counterparts. Exposed to sunlight at the very moment of their creation, they went berserk and wiped out the entire city. Rain clouds then blocked out the sun, and their human memories returned.
The defective homunculi have no idea they're not human. And they continue on to this day in this land of never-ending rain. They just live their lives, happily munching away on human flesh-filled bones.
It wasn't caused by the rain. It's conclusive evidence that they were actually homunculi.
This is the truth behind Kanai Ward's ultimate secret!
Hello? My turn.